So this is it, the video you have been waiting for of 2022. I don't say you don't expect this video, and this video has been loading. But in case you're new here, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natokes, and this is Football Fans Tribe. Please, if you're new, please click the subscribe button, and also like this video. This is a very, very windy and cold morning. Just by the corniche, as you can see behind me, very beautiful Doha skyline, and the water level don't rise well. But that's not why we are here. We're actually here to give you a report of how things happened this year. And I've been posted earlier about making this video. I never want to go back yet. I'm going to go back soon for all of them when they pursue me. So I think this one has a more lighter, or should I say, higher note than the one did in 2021. So this is behind the content where I go give you like a recap of what's not happened for Football Fans Tribe this year. Of course, personal challenges, personal successes, celebrations, and everything from the whole shebang. And yeah, January 2022. If you notice for the ending part of the last one I did for 2021, I was thanking God for how we were even able to raise anything for the Afcon fund. But finally, somehow, we managed to get to Afcon, my very first tournament ever, the very first, might just say international tournament where I ever attend, and privileged to be there. And of course, the funds were just about enough, the contributions plus the savings plus one or two revenue. There was no sponsor for the Afcon movement, no like major sponsor wey tell us, oh yeah, take this one, make una use go. It was all on the community, and I appreciate ona one more time. I know say I don't appreciate ona before, but I have to do it again, man, because it just did so unreal for me. We made it to Afcon, of course, made some very, very great content, and Afcon they go well till the very, very unfortunate incident wey happen versus Tunisia, where we can't get to leave Afcon early after starting Afcon so well. But it is what it is, man. We're not primed to win that tournament. So many issues before the tournament, and still having issues, Super Eagles, after the tournament. So the season went on, and we were moving jejely, doing the normal content. After returning back to Nigeria, of course, that was, Jesus Christ, the camera almost fall now. To show you how windy it is. And it was crazy. It was crazy returning back to Nigeria and continuing the season, of course, and moved on to some more pressing and Super Eagles matters where we had the World Cup qualifiers versus Ghana. And at that point, it was a make or break. We don't go Kumasi, go dull ourselves, draw 0-0 after making that whole video of we go give them woto. But with all the pressure and with all the energy we use carry enter Abuja that day, it wasn't meant to be. And another low for the Super Eagles. And I think that day we hit so many landmarks. Of course, I think the content from that game alone, that game versus Ghana alone, raked about almost 800,000 views. Or let me just say about 1 million views all around, because if you include social media, if you include the YouTube, if you include TikTok, everything, it was very, very massive. And that was a new high, at least for any match they don't do so far. And it was a very, very, should I say, low and high point, because we'll be celebrating, okay, we don't hit some landmark match day wise. But in reality, the reality was that we're not going to the World Cup. And it was so crazy because so many people will lose many things. So the Super Eagles will not go World Cup. Hopefully, this trip to Qatar could have even been better if Super Eagles are qualified. Not hopefully, the team for London better, like Super Eagles qualified, but it wasn't meant to be. And many people lost so many things. I can remember a couple of media people that were just seated on the floor after the game, thinking about their personal losses. Some people that had already secured some big deals, just waiting for Super Eagles to qualify, and they fall our hand. And it is what it is, man. And we were pushing the matter jejely, wirely, on, and we decided to make some. Should I say, we had the opportunity to make some upgrades to the studio, of course, adding some extra equipment and just upping the production level, you know. And I don't know, this is something that I find really, really important, because at the end of the day, now there where the progress go show. If at all there's any progress, it should show in the outcome of what you're doing. And I just thank God, say, at least we're able to put it together And this brings the question, I think, from Pascal IK Tochuku that asked about. Okay, so the question was, hi Tokes, happy about the experience so far. Thank you for commenting, by the way, Pascal. And he says, please, my question is, how did you come about with your present crew? It looks like you guys are running an empire. So before starting Football Fans Tribe, or let me just say, as about when I started, the only people I knew were Caribbean. Only Caribbean I have been know. If you go way back, you go notice say some other people been done there on the channel before the current people wait there now. So like I like meeting people, that's number one. So apart from Caribbean that I knew from the university we went to together, every other person you see on the channel are people I just met. Are people who I just meet either after some match interviews or for some viewing centers or just people staying around the area I stay. I just met them and half okay, no shaking, you dey watch this game, let me get your number. And that's how we moved. And it was all about them seeing the picture and saying, oh, okay, I would like to get on board with this, Sometimes that's all you need, because I remember wanting to start with a couple of people that were very, very close friends and explaining everything to them and everything, but they were like, okay, yeah, but they were not really keen. But I think what helps any success story is people that are willing to get on board and that also see the picture that you're seeing. So yeah, that's why I used to meet them. It's not like I put any application online, or I went and started saying, okay, I need so and so person. No, we just met randomly, and that's so most of the relationships I don't build so far for my life there, at least the best ones anyways, random meetings. And if you're open, if you're social, if you're meeting people and you prioritize people and networking, they say your network is your net worth. I feel you'll be good. You'll be good. So we now hit a high point again where, say for this life, you get some people, when they watch this video personally, there are some people that you wish that they just know you, right? It's not like you want them to give you money or anything. You just wish that this person knows you exist. And that's how I felt about Robbie and the entire AFTV team. Now answering another question about what was the inspiration behind starting Football Fans Tribe. This question was from Peter Onyekwelu. Peter, thank you so much for commenting and dropping this question. He says, hi Tokes, what was your biggest challenge this year and what inspired you to start Football Fans Tribe? So that's it. I minus me being a content creator at this point in time, I'm also a huge consumer of content. Like I spend so much time everywhere, social media, YouTube, especially learning new stuff, exploring new things. And based on say we get this love for football, I consume a lot of football content on every platform, and I be fanboy of so many content creators all over the world. So seeing what AFTV and Full-Time Devils and other people were doing over there, it was just like football fans know they exist for this part of the world. Obviously we dey online, and most times the people wey dey that side go dey feel say we be plastic fans. So I just felt there was a need to show these people that we are not plastic, and they are passionate people that are really following clubs that they have not seen before in their lives, and they probably will not see it till they die, but still following those clubs judiciously, faithfully. And they are the best way they go viewing center well. Even at the point when I was in my family house and we were blessed to have cable TV, I still dey go viewing center, go watch match. Nobody like saying the show from my house, but I feel that's the closest thing to an atmosphere in a Nigerian setting you can get. And it feels like a stadium most times, chanting, the banter and everything. So I just felt we need to bring these people out. And it was not more of me saying, okay, this was it, let's go. It was just, make I just they do, no be for anything. And it was just the willingness to get it out there, I guess. Not like I had any experience, not like I started with any money and say, this is my budget for this, If you go way back, it's somebody I borrowed. My friend as a videographer, he was the one I was worrying and pleading that, okay, he should come and help me be the guy behind the camera. And he was off and on, very more off than on, but at the end of the day, he helped me do some videos. I ended up doing most of the rest, but yeah, it was really, really difficult. But what kept me going was just the reason I started it. And now I think I could advise most people, make the end game, make the end point, or make that 1 billion naira, or make that ultimate goal of waiting you start no be the reason why you go keep up. Always try and remember the reason you started, because I feel that's what keeps me going. Why did I start? So AFTV followed Football Fans Tribe on Instagram, and then Robbie sent a message. I was like, "Hi! Jesus Christ, he don't be." I ran. At that time, I believe I got free been there. Me say, wait, guy, Robbie don't message me. Robbie don't message me. Jesus. So I was shouting, I was jumping, and it was like, yo, we are coming to Nigeria. We'd like to link up, do some content. I was just over the moon, just knowing that they knew, and then they said they had been seeing some of the content, and it's good work we are doing. I told him he's the one that inspired the movement. He's such an idol of mine, Robbie, and yes, I was very, very happy. And recognition from Stretford Paddock as well, Adam Mikola, and the full-time Devils guys. They also messaged and said, wow, we love your content. I mean, this recognition meant so meant so much to me personally. You don't understand, because these are people who I don't they watch for at least 4 to 5 years. You get, so just them knowing say I exist alone, na glory be to God for me. And then them recognizing and saying, whoa, you're doing a good job. It was just times 2, and I was over the moon, those recognitions. So we celebrated many milestones on social media, on YouTube, of course. Hit 50k Instagram, hit 50k here earlier in the year, hit 400k on Facebook followership, TikTok got to 100k. Also celebrated our first video to cross, a single video to cross 400,000 views too. So that was very, very mad. And I'm grateful for all of you that engage with the content. I'm grateful for all of you that share the stuff, preach the gospel, and they just push us, because now what we get, now where I get, I don't get another person. Really, I don't really get any other person. So we moved on. The season went off, and of course we did some end of season content, everything. During the off season we were doing live, and we started being more consistent with our live shows. Of course it meant spending more money on fuel and all that, but guy, we just had to keep it coming. And at the team be that, we just had to keep it coming. And at the end of the day, we brought a new style to the content along the line, where we started splitting the interview videos to make it faster in delivery. And about 60% of the community was like, hey, what do you split up for? Hey, make the video one video. I can't be going to every video. Let me just say, okay, 55%, because many people were like, oh yes, thank God, now I can watch who I want. Thank God the delivery time will be faster. So people actually understood. But let me say, more of the people, about 55% of the people, were like, no. And that's it. Change is constant, and evolution is a constant thing. So I felt it was time we did that. And yes, did it. And now all is well. Everybody's enjoying the new style of delivering the match interview content here on YouTube, of course. And I just happy say the thing get along last after all the protests and everything, because sometimes at the end of the day you just need to make some moves, and it will go well at the end of the day. Last on with 2022. And at this point now, where we don't decide to change the pattern of content and be more consistent, I had a couple of people that were in the team, and not like in the team professionally, but people that came through and said they wanted to be involved in the team. And I was kind of I don't want to use the word grooming, but yeah, that was what was happening, grooming them for the job at the long term. And they jumped ship. Not like I said and betray or anything, but I think their priorities were other things. Their priorities were other things that were more immediate. The decision was already made, say we're going to do the content more in terms of live shows, in terms of producing the match interviews and all. So imagine say 3 people there on top boat. Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What are you doing here?
I'm a YouTuber. I'm making a video to wrap up the year.
Yeah, this is the best place, man.
I know, man.
You have to be, man. Go over there and see the guards.
Yeah.
These guards, they are take the picture for them.
I will.
Yeah?
Thank you so much.
How are you? Good.
Thank you so much. I love your jacket.
Yeah. Take it.
No. I can't. Thank you. So nice people everywhere. So, like I was saying, imagine say you make decision to carry boats, go somewhere, and then on a day 3 where they run the boats, and then suddenly 2 people consider they need to do again. But you just need to move your boat to the go. and that's how it was. So back to the question of my biggest challenge this year. I was carrying football fans, right? And basically doing the job of 3 to 4 people alone. And it was very difficult because I lost a lot of my personal life. I lost a lot of my personal life. A lot. Personally, personally, I lost some people, not like death or anything, but like some people were like, oh, you work too much, you don't have time for us and all that. You don't have time for me. So yeah, I lost some parts of my personal life just to keep the ship going, and I made the decision because there's a bigger picture ahead. Of course, we are still in the building stages, and it's these building stages now we'll get the energy to work. And I always tell people, say now with the energy there, and we are youthful, and we are in the age that we are in. We need to do the work now, and yeah. So I made that decision to just do the work, just get to work, and I had to suspend a lot of things in my life. A lot of things, and I was just all about the work from like August to October. But along the line, God blessed with the inspiration and of course the energy to, hello man, and the energy to do it, because now God will give me the energy last, and it was not easy. It was not easy, but somebody had to do it, and I made the decision to just carry on with the work. So that was, I think, my biggest challenge this year. Keeping up with everything and then being the only person pushing the entire boat. But yeah, along the line, things got better. Things got better. I got more used to it because my body adjusted to everything. Sleeping late, waking up early, working every day, and just constantly pushing, constantly pushing. So we got to the point where I said, okay, let's try something again. Some people had been recommending it rather. Some people don't, they talk, say, oh, why don't you do this? Hello, friend. Hello. And yeah, so we launched the first Tribe match, 2 official releases in the first launch. So this football fans tribe right here, and then the one with the Woto Woto. So just to test, and then we'll put it out to the community that okay, our shares don't they available for sale. Or if, in case you want rep the community and in case you want rep us, feel free to buy the shirts. And it was kept at a price that no profit was being made. It was not like there was any profit because the fee for logistics, delivering the shirts, and then making the shirts, because my goal was just to keep it at a very, very high quality. That was my goal, to keep the quality high. Let the make it be say the shirt if you use and go interview. So profit wasn't the goal, and profit is still not the goal. If anybody places order for the shirt, probably with the delivery fee and getting the shirt and making the shirt, nothing is made, but it's just to keep the brand flying, keep it out there, and keep everything moving the way it's supposed to move. It flew along. People really ordered. People actually ordered shirt. If you see me when the first few orders came in, I was like, guy, are we there? Like, are we really at that level? And it blew my mind that people were actually willing to rep the brand. And I appreciate all of us so much. I go need that here, but if I need that, everything they do another thing. So yeah, it was very, very crazy. Of course, you can still order the shirts. I'll attach the number under this video so that you can check it out. And in case you want to place an order, there's a WhatsApp number. You just send a message with your location and everything, and we'll deliver to you. Very, very sharp. On with the movement. And if you know me personally, you know that earlier on in my life, when I be to do some kind of things, of course, I put myself out there a lot, and competitions and auditions and all that. And I hate being in a position where people judge me, and then all of a sudden, email received, and then YouTube sent an email that you have been chosen YouTube Black Voices 2023, recognized as one of the prominent channels in Africa out of about 6,000 people that were available for choosing. I myself and Football Fans Tribe made it into the list of about 140 out of 6,000. And that day, I thank God. I called my mom. My mom prayed, and everything was just, it was mind-blowing because, guy, the recognition from not anybody but YouTube recognizing and saying, guy, okay, we don't appreciate your hard work so far. And imagine coming from where I was coming from, you know. So thankful to all of you for making that possible, because if one another engage, we another engage. If you don't watch the way you watch, you know go be. And that the truth be that. But anyways, first time in my life anybody said, okay, guy, you don't do well. Come, moku pamper you, come moku grow you, moku groom you, moku show you love. It was just amazing. So many firsts this year. This year has brought, I don't come out so many things from my bucket list. First international tournament, first time in Cameroon, first time in South Africa, first time out of West Africa, first time in South Africa, first roller coaster, first desert safari, first time outside Africa, first time meeting like the Super Eagles players. You know what they call fucking one-on-one. First time meeting Robbie. First time my face showed on AFTV. First time my face showed on DR Sports. First time meeting a lot of my idols here on YouTube and in the football space in general. Dog Den, Flex, everybody I met over here in Qatar. Terry of the football terrace as well. People where they look up to, meeting them. So many firsts in this 2022, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. First World Cup, first time watching games at the World Cup, first time watching England, Brazil, Cameroon, and Brazil. I've watched Cameroon before, but you know, first time. So many firsts this year, and there's guy, this video, I just man, it's just amazing what has been achieved this year, and it's all up to you. So I'm looking forward to a greater 2023. Of course, I'll be back in Nigeria, and we have some plans for the future already in motion. Hopefully, God could just declare the way for us. Not be hopefully. I know say God did for us. I didn't go declare the way for us to go. And of course, always thank you for your support. Always thank you for everything. And thank you for even standing here, using my two legs to be one of the people who attend this thing. You know, being appreciative of the privilege and the opportunity to do this. And trust me, more to come, more energy, more fire for you to feel, and more content for you to enjoy. And of course, more for you. Now the hashtag be that, more for you. Thank you for watching as always, and I would also like to appreciate some other people that asked some questions. This one wasn't the question. This is from Emmanuel Ajayi Bembe. I think also very active on the live shows and in the comment section as well. Shout out to you, Emmanuel. He said, hi Talks, I have no question. I'm just thankful for the journey of Fans Ride from day one to now rather. So much to be thankful for, from the days of struggling for views and subscribers to when the channel started growing and your laptop being stolen and everything that was in that last video. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for your comment. Really appreciate you. And Arinze Omele also says, congrats Stokes and the team. Higher, we are going. And I go definitely still watch English Premier League live. Amen. 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 Thank you all. At least the people that sent in questions. Thank you all. Yes. Thank you all. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, like this video. Also drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the journey so far. If you have any suggestions too as well, our inbox on and across social media is always open for your suggestions, questions, recommendations, inquiries, and everything. Of course, let us know, because we move. I appreciate you. Have a very happy and prosperous 2023. A very merry Christmas. I hope you had very nice Boxing Day. I know everybody had, because all the big teams won. Liverpool won, United won, Arsenal won, Chelsea won, and everybody there on dancing mode. So I wish you all the best going into 2023. This will be the best year of your life. When I speak, you say amen. So I wish you all the best things come to you, and 2023 will be the best year of your life. And I know this, something is speaking. You know, when the spirit is speaking, you listen. Thank you so much as always, and we go see for front.